Heroes and Legends War of Bitter Rivals, Episode 12. With the events of the war slightly going in the side of the Builderon, Bethel ordered her entire Batelican army to advance their fleet forward to Androsgan Castle, where they had the entire Golden Army with them, their Silver Army, the Bashar Army, and the two legendary ships of Silver Wind and Golden Will. These two powerful ships were the key instruments in winning the Great War, and now they were going to be used to fight and to end this war for Builderon victory. Darius, the fleet commander, was very pleased to be commanding these legendary ships of the Batelican. Him, along with Francine Abaco, have put aside their differences in leadership and decided to work together as they marched their forces forward towards the fields of Enchosen Castle to take it and to win the war for the glory of the Builderon. However, as they advanced and Bethel was on her way, they were stopped by the Federation of the Flower forces led by Andy and Zazel Flower, and also the remnants of Justin forces, Horatio, Marshy, and Marvin, were tasked of defending Androsica, as the other forces were too busy fighting in other fronts. They were the last defense, because if they failed, the war would be lost. A massive horde of golden and silver men surrounded them as everyone fought bravely on. Tobias watched from his ship and saw all this occur, and he was shocked. Huh, these fools, he said. They do not see that the LaFleur name is finished, but Androsica too is finished. We have clearly won this war. And then the Batelican Bashar commander, Sekanda, and our assistant, Gali, walked behind him and said, "You idiot. These people are fighting for what they believed in. They'll gladly die before they surrender. Such warriors I inspire to be. We should all aspire to be, willing to die for what we believe in." The bears were shocked about this. As the battle continued on, Marsha and Marvin were being pushed back. Horatio was giving it his all, and Andy and Zazel were fighting as the commanding officers, praying for a miracle, as no reinforcements were coming. As the battle drew closer and closer towards the castle, suddenly a familiar figure appeared from the distant hill. It was Darius, who had completed his journeys. Having full report of what happened, from the loss of Sapino and to the death of Sansama, Darius knew that he must take the reins of Androsica now and win this war and turn it around. So, without warning, he disappeared, and suddenly the Silver Wind ship was cut in two and started to explode. Everyone was shocked. What had happened? They said. Tobias in the ship, and then on the radar screen, they saw Darius with the Emperor sword in hand at full power, floating in the air and cutting down the battleships of the Batelican. Tobias was shocked and also filled with ambition. He said, "Go, my men! Fire! Fire upon him! We kill him, we win this war!" And then the Golden Will fired its ship's massive cannons at Darius, who simply took it all and dashed through it and started to breach the ship and destroy it. All the leaders, including Gali, Zakir, Tobias, and others, went to the evacuation pods, knowing that the ship was going to be destroyed and they did not want to be destroyed with it. In less than a minute, both the Silver Wind and Golden Will ships, the pivotal ships that led the Batelican to survive the Great War, were destroyed in an instant. Darius had returned to the front lines. Then, with amazing speed and agility, and with great strength, strength in which no other LaFleur has ever displayed. Perhaps indeed he is truly the ultimate LaFleur. He wished and dashed and slashed and completely obliterated the mighty Golden Men and Silver Forces. Andy, Ricio, and the others were shocked that the Emperor had finally come to aid them in the most dire need. Seeing the Emperor fight, they rallied on and began to push the Batelican back. Serkando was shocked and angry. The battle and war was almost theirs. How could this have happened? So the Batelican officers raced to face the officers of Anjosico, and all of them began to fight. As they were doing so, Darius was completing his task in defeating the Batelican forces. It was a massive slaughter. Seeing this, Bethel had arrived. She was shocked and upset and pissed off at Darius. And she claimed, "Why, you fool? I don't know why, what Akari saw in you. But with my axe, I will cut you in pieces and will send your head to hell. Maybe she'll feel better." And Darius said, "Bringing my head to her will not make her feel better, but aggrieved. I could sense her feelings for me have not changed, although this war goes on. However, I will not indulge this conversation with you. Begone." And Bethel said, "How dare you? My prime powers are enough to cut you down." Darius said, "If I go with my full power, you will be dead a long time ago. I do not want to give more grief on Akari than needs be. Step aside, Bethel. You are not my enemy." Bethel was shocked. "Are you kidding me? My forces are first taking your castle, and yet you say I'm not your enemy? Are you trying to rekindle our friendship? You fool. The time is dead." And so the two dueled. Bethel, with all her might, used her axe to try to break the will of Darius, but his sword play was too fast, not even for her to keep up. Sooner or later, she went full power and started moving wildly. Darius then had to move the battle away from his forces, as he feared that Bethel might indirectly slaughter them in the mayhem. Soon, he was able to overcome Bethel, and Bethel's axe dropped from her hand, and she fell on her knees. Darius told her, "You, take what's left of your Batelican and leave. Never return to this place." Bethel was very upset by this, and whatever ships they had, she ordered a full retreat, and Batelican ran away. With this, Darius vowed that he would use the full strength of Anjosica to fight off the Builderon, even if that means facing Akari herself. The time for games were over, and the pivotal role of this war was about to begin. Here ends chapter, the first part of Bitter Rivals. Stay tuned for part 2.